I am a fish. I like to swim up and down around the pond. I am a fish. I like to feast on tiny fish and little bugs. I am a fish. I kiss the floor. No, no, no. What a yummy floor. I am a fish. Why am I a fish?
Why catfish farming? Before we jump into the process of starting a catfish farm, let's take a moment to understand why catfish farming is such a lucrative business. First, catfish is a popular food fish, consumed widely in the United States, Africa, and Asia. This makes it a high-demand fish, and as a result, the price of catfish remains high. Additionally, catfish is relatively easy to breed and farm, making it a low maintenance and profitable business opportunity for beginners.
Through the years, we were able to develop a system, our own method, wherein we became successful in breeding and rearing this baby catfish. And our method of breeding is actually natural. We don't kill the male catfish. But of course, we use the hormone. We inject the ovaprim for the female catfish to be induced to lay their eggs. And we have so many videos in the past about breeding of this catfish, the combination of the natural and the artificial and the pure natural. I would like to say that the most effective, so far as I'm concerned, is the mixture of the natural and artificial breeding.
Equipment and supplies. The first step to starting a catfish farm is to gather the necessary equipment and supplies. Here are some essential items you will need. Ponds or tanks. The size and number of ponds or tanks you need will depend on the scale of your operation. If you're just starting out, you can begin with a small tank and gradually expand as you grow. Water supply. You will need a reliable source of clean water for your catfish farm. If you don't have access to natural bodies of water, you can use well water or tap water. Aeration and filtration system. Your catfish will need oxygen to survive, so you'll need an aeration system to keep the water oxygenated. You'll also need a filtration system to keep the water clean. Feeding system. Catfish are omnivorous and require a balanced diet to grow. You can purchase commercial feed or make your own feed using locally available ingredients. Nets and harvesting equipment. You'll need nets to harvest your catfish when they're ready for market. You may also need other equipment such as grading scales, tanks, and transportation containers. Catfish breeding and management. Now that you have the equipment and supplies you need, it's time to start breeding and managing your catfish. Here are some important tips to keep in mind. Stocking density. The number of catfish you can raise per acre of water will depend on the size of your catfish and the water quality. A general rule of thumb is to stock around 1,000 to 2,000 fingerlings per acre. Harvesting. Catfish typically take 6-12 months to reach market size. When it's time to harvest, use nets to catch the fish and transfer them to a holding tank. Before we continue to the secret tips and tricks, join our farming community and never miss a beat. Our Farming Know-How channel is a great resource for anyone looking to grow their knowledge. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated. Secret tips and tricks. Now, let's go over some secret tips and tricks that can help you succeed in your catfish farming venture. Start small. Don't try to start with a large operation right away. Begin with a small tank or pond and gradually expand as you gain experience and knowledge. Research your market. Before you start your catfish farm, research the local market and demand for catfish. This will help you determine the scale of your operation and the pricing strategy. Choose the right location. Pick a location with access to clean water, good soil, and a climate that's suitable for catfish farming. Avoid areas with high pollution or water shortages. Use high-quality feed. Invest in high-quality commercial feed or make your own feed using locally available ingredients. This will ensure that your catfish grow healthy and quickly. Monitor water quality. Keep a close eye on the water quality and make sure it's within the appropriate range for your catfish. This includes pH levels, dissolved oxygen, and temperature.